Good day everyone, my name is Junasa from BSHM3A and I'm here to discuss about the Chapter 11 which tackles the laws regulating professional congress organizers. So for our topic outline, first is the nature and description of the business. Second is accreditation of professional congress organizers. The objective is to enumerate the responsibilities of professional congress organizers. Second is to identify the laws that governs the business of the congress, conference, or events organizers. Third is to provide examples of safeguards that may be observed by professional congress organizers to prevent violations of the law. So MICE is meetings, incentives, conventions, events, or part of the business tourism sector, a major though often undervalued sector of the wider tourism industry. This chapter deals with the laws regulating professional congress organizers, which also encompasses other names applied to the professions like events planner and convention organizers. This will also discuss the accreditation of requirements of the Department of Tourism. So nature and description of a business. So conventions. Any gathering for a purpose of exchanging or disseminating views, technical expertise, experience, knowledge, skills, and information policies, or any other related activities. It does not include corporate meetings or events where participation is limited to company personnel only. This term shall include any of the following. So conference, usually general sessions and face-to-face groups with high participation to plan. Get facts, solve organizations and members' problems. So Congress is more commonly used in European destinations for conventions and mainly international in scope. Seminar is usually one face-to-face group sharing experience in a particular field under the guidance of an expert discussion leader. Attendance is 30% or less. Lecture is a formal presentation by an expert, sometimes followed question and answer portion. Symposium is a panel discussions by experts in a given field before a large audience with some audience participation but appreciably less than a forum. So forum is a panel discussion taking opposite sides of issues by experts in a given field with liberal opportunities for audience participation. Workshop, usually a general sessions of face-to-face group participants training of each other to get new knowledge, skills, or insights into problems. Attendance generally no more than 30 to 35 participants. Colloquium is a program in which the participants determine the matter to be discussed. The leaders would then construct the program around the most frequent problems, usually attended by 35 persons or less, with equal emphasis on the instructions and discussions. Professional Congress Organization, or PCO, is any person, natural or juridical, who manage conventions either as an official of organizations, consultants, volunteers, or as a retained professionals. The trade shows and events may be organized by professional congress organizers for purpose of accreditation by the Department of Tourism. Thinking of a professional congress organizer, PCO, or event planner, as well as conducted meetings planner for hire. This type of specialist is common outside the US, especially in European cities. So the following may apply for accreditation of PCO under the Department of Tourism. First is any person should be resident of Philippine citizen. Partnership organized under the laws of Philippines at least 60% of the capital, if which is owned by Filipino citizens. And lastly, corporation organized under the laws of Philippines, at least 60% of its subscribed common or voting share of stock being owned by Filipino citizen, and the composition is of its board of directors being at least 60% of Filipino. So accreditation of professional congress organizers. The following are requirements of the issuance accreditation by the Department of Tourism. First is in case of single proprietorship, a business name certificate in all amendments. Therefore, in case of a partnership or corporation, a certified true copy of articles of partnership or incorporation and its bylaws and amendments. Thereto duly registered with the Securities of Exchange Commission. B is a complete list of its executive officers and employees, indicating their nationalities, home address, and their position. C is a contract of lease of the office, space intended for the use of the PCO. D is a mayor permit or municipal license. E, latest income tax return and audited financial statement reflecting the minimum working capital of 100,000 pesos. And F, such other documents that our department may require from time to time. The PCO must also be located in a business district and must be easily identifiable. The certificate of accreditation shall be valid for a period of 1 year from the date of its issuance by the Department of Tourism. So, duties and reasonable care. First is to investigate all aspects of the events, including the safety and security, and the act of accordingly. Second is to inform the warrant participants or known risk. Third is to plan for the safety and well-being of every participant. Fourth is to ensure the participants are not subject for unreasonable risk or harm. So, delegate safety and security should always be considered when selecting a venue. In addition of ease of access, both of the participants and by the organizers and suppliers, as well as the important goods, should be taken into account. Medical congress costs significant sums of money. Proper fund management is important in any commercial operations to ensure the security of these funds and for the regular audited, tracked, allocated expenditure. So that's all for chapter 11, and thank you for listening.